Dylan, did you see this video that Senator Bernie Sanders uploaded where he talks to Claude?
Yeah, I watched it a couple hours ago.
What'd you think?
I thought it was gimmicky. Thought it was no different than any other chat that I've had, and I thought he's shuffling his notes around. He was trying to get it to say certain things, and who knows what they cut, and who knows if that conversation he had previous context. And so it's really hard to trust what it was saying. I didn't think it said anything bad, but I think he did get a "you're absolutely right"
Yeah.
response back, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of how I felt about it too, is like, I'm not even necessarily disagreeing with the points he's making. If you're saying this is like the way, I feel like this wasn't proving the point that he was maybe hoping it would prove. Because I feel like he kind of went into it hoping it's like even the AI itself is acknowledging the downsides of it and it's agreeing with me. But
He
AI,
was
like you can
prompting it
get
in a
it to
way.
agree.
Yeah.
Like as an experiment before this, I went on the opposite side of his and prompted it until it agreed, like, yeah, we should definitely not do that.
Yeah.
I guess we should probably talk about what the video was.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll let you give a high level overview of what you kind of got out of it and what it was about.
Yeah, basically it was Bernie Sanders sitting at a table with a phone across from him running Claude Code voice mode. And he was just asking it questions on like what is something AI does that's harmful for people that they might not know about and different things like that. And then the final question was, would you support, is it a moratorium on AI in the United States? Basically putting a pause on AI development infrastructure and the tech in the United States. And I feel like it's hard to know like his intentions behind it. If he actually believes that the AI even agrees with me, I know I'm right. That
Yeah.
scares me that someone that doesn't understand AI is pushing for these extreme changes.
Yeah.
Or he was just being a little bit, disingenuous or like gimmicky, like you said, just to prove a point.
Yeah. So he was really, his point he was trying to make was that we should put more regulations around it. And he's worried essentially that the power of capitalism backed by the power of AI is going to be detrimental, which I would say you could argue that, because in my personal views, this isn't a political podcast, but in my personal views, like capitalism and the healthcare system, for example, has been kind of an interesting thing that's happened over the last like 50 years. And so there's definitely, it's not like cut and dry, black and white. You have to do one thing or the other. I think we're going to end up doing something and we're going to have to just move on from it.
Mm-hmm.
I did go to the YouTube video and I had Gemini summarize it. If you want me to read that real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
So it's less than 10 minutes, which I was surprised by. I was hoping for a longer, like 30-minute thing. But here's the summary. In this video, Senator Bernie Sanders speaks with Anthropic's AI agent Claude to highlight the massive collection of personal data by AI companies and the risks this poses to privacy rights and democracy. And here are key insights from the conversation. Massive data collection. Companies collect data from browsing history, location, purchases, and even how long a user pauses on a web page to create detailed profiles. And so that I'm gonna go through the summary and what I remember from each of those timestamps. So he asked it about data collection. So none of this was actually brought up as a concern by Claude. It was him prompting it and asking it things about, like, he talked about massive data collection, and Claude shared, yeah, you're right, companies do this. The next section is profit motive. This data is commodified to manipulate consumer behavior, predict purchases, and set dynamic pricing. We already do this. So this isn't new knowledge, I think, to anybody, at least in like the e-commerce or marketing space. The next point, political manipulation, enables unprecedented micro-targeting, allowing campaigns to show different narratives to different people with fragments shared reality, and threatens democratic processes. I think just the widespread of false information does that already. And so it's not like a new problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This isn't
AI is
AI.
gonna,
This has just been tech over the last 20, 30 years.
yeah. And then the proposed solution, Senator Sanders and Claude agree that due to the political influence of tech companies, a moratorium on new AI data centers is a pragmatic step to force pause and create leverage for establishing necessary protections. We kind of touched on that, but I could get, anybody could get an AI agent to essentially echo into their own echo chamber.
Yeah.
Like you can have a thought and it will pick up on those biases and thoughts, and it's trained to predict what you want. That's all LLMs are. They're prediction engines.
Even the first time he asks it, it comes back with a nuanced thing where it's like, there's pros and cons. I don't know which way is better. And he
And then he
reprompts
pushes it. Yeah, he
So it's
pushes
like,
it
oh,
one
you're
direction.
absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah. And it literally, if you are aware of the meme or the what would you call that? Like just the common, like, you're absolutely right. That's what AI agents are known, or LLMs are known for saying back. It's just how they're trained. And so it wasn't convincing. I scrolled, it's doubled in views since I watched it 2 hours ago.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah,
But
it's blowing up.
the comments are definitely beneficial in his direction, which, again, if you're watching Bernie Sanders videos, more than likely this got into the feed of somebody who already shares some of his ideas.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's some good points, but also it's like, it's a bot trained to predict what you want, and then it says what you want. It's like, It's so unusual to see a senator ask a question and get a straight answer back. LMAO, Claude really hit him with the, you're absolutely right. I thought that was funny. We went from old man yells at Claude to old man has rational conversation with Claude. Rational, sure, but like, we didn't get good outputs. And I hope that this isn't like saying I'm one way politically or the other. If Trump or anybody did the same thing, they would be pushing it in their own agenda. And like, this isn't a slide at the left or the right. This is like, just, we can't trust this conversation to really be that helpful.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, like with the title Bernie versus Claude, I was really hoping that they prompted Claude to debate it more.
Yeah.
Because it does no pushback the entire thing. Because, yeah, it's not trained to push back on what the user wants.
I want to see Bernie versus Grok.
That would be fun. He just goes through all of them.
Yeah.
He's actually a big AI user.
Yeah. I mean, let me just, if you haven't watched it yet, I'll share. I think I can just share my screen here. I won't play it, but like, here's essentially the vibe.
It's a good video. They set it up really good.
It is a well done video. Let me mute it just so I can kind of, I'll play the first. Like it's very well done cinematically. Yeah. Like it's done really well.
And it got me like, to listen to all of his viewpoints because I was interested in this video. Yeah. So I guess it did what it was supposed to do.
The winner here was, his team and him. Like they definitely, this was a really good job by his PR marketing team and by Bernie. Like, if you're trying to push a narrative, like this is a really good way to do it. I disagree that it's so black and white, but it's shot really well. And yeah, this is the vibe. We'll cut through, and it's showing its response as it's saying it back. So I guess good job to the Bernie Sanders team. Like it's a really well done video, and I think it did get us to listen to his thoughts. And I think we're all already thinking this. And if you're not considering it, you should be like thinking of. Unfortunately, I don't think the American people are going to have as much say as they want. They're just going to kind of do what they want to do. I think the companies are going to do a build out.
Yeah.
Of all the data centers and all of that.
Right. Yeah, no, for sure. That's what, like, I don't disagree with the data collection and all that being a net negative. Like, I feel like that's not good, but it's not AI.
Companies have the data already. They're just acting on it quicker, I think.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. I mean, I don't want to see, AI is not going away. Like, it's definitely the future. So, like, I don't want to put like arbitrary like roadblocks for it necessarily.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's interesting because you do have to navigate it correctly so that you don't end up harming society.
Yeah. But people are going to use it.
Yeah.
Like people want to use it. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. Is it comparable to like drugs? Like there's a handful of people who want to use drugs and we made drugs illegal. But like you could argue drugs like harm people, but is AI actually harming people? It's different, but.
I wouldn't make that comparison because of all the benefits of AI. Because you know, you can make it for like social media, maybe like.
Yeah. That's better. That was a little drastic.
Yeah, you're trying to get me to go into my like libertarian rant, but I won't do it.
Yeah,
legalize
it. That was Yeah, that was an interesting video. The winner here was the Bernie Sanders team. The
And Claude,
losers
that was a
here,
good advertisement
yeah,
for Claude.
Claude. I think, yeah, Anthropic. It was really good for Anthropic. I think the losers here are the people who don't completely understand. Not like a loser, but like the people who didn't win as much as them are like the people who think this was actually a conversation. It's not. You can go into ChatGPT, and if you truly tried to get it to go one way or the other, it'll go with
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
This one was
Well,
yours,
that's
so
it
you
for
close
this
this
one.
out.
Wait, what?
I said this one was yours, so you close this out.
Well, Senator Sanders, best of luck to you. Just kidding. If you enjoyed this, we do these daily as well as a weekly recap. So just stay tuned. See you later.
Later.